right.
Animals come and go, from one to the next, as they give us joy and love as we return it, giving each other our soul. Animals are your best friends, more stable and loving than any human will ever be. Animals live short in our eyes, only a chapter that guides us and fills us with love. But for them, we are their whole book, their destiny of how they live and how good it is. The love one animal gives is the love they seek, but when we take advantage of that love, things tumble. The animal's book going up in flames while you brush it off, forgetting about that simple chapter in your life. Here are a few quick facts to know before diving deeper. As of 2024, there were 5.8 million cats and dogs placed in shelters in the US alone. Animal euthanasia had a peak in the 1930s, having 13 to 17 million cats and dogs euthanized, primarily due to overpopulation. Animal euthanasia rates are rising mostly due to overcrowding, which is caused by spikes in owner surrenders, medical costs, and longer stays. 80% of dogs will suffer from depression if they stay more than 3 months in a shelter. Upper Valley Humane Society, an organized shelter that is dedicated to helping and making stronger bonds within the human-to-animal bond. This shelter focuses on compassion within, using many forces to help, such as volunteers in providing emergency boarding, low-cost veterinary care, pet food pantries, and to get as many animals adopted as possible. Hope, Raylan, Jack, and Brenda are only the surface of the Upper Valley Humane Society efforts. These four and many others have helped adopt over 6,000 animals, 800 lost pets returned, 2,500 spay/neuter surgeries provided, and that is only the surface.
Jack Smith. I work at Upper Valley Humane Society and I'm the Behavioral and Enrichment Coordinator.
My name is Raylan Bradigan. I'm the Executive Director here at the Upper Valley Humane Society.
I think our big idea goal is to provide things for the community that they need, like vet care and animal care and stuff. I think right now the community really needs to focus on helping each other. A lot of the cases we're seeing lately are due to the lack of being able to afford things and take care of their pets properly.
I think a big part of it, particularly in New Hampshire, because it is different in the Northeast than it is in the South, is one, volunteering, and then two, donating and really getting involved with the local nonprofits and the shelters that are helping animals. Particularly with people needing emergency boarding, which is something that we offer, so that they can get the medical care that they need, or they're dealing with homelessness. People are willing to live in their cars, but they don't want their pets to do that, so we offer a space for them. Through our food pantry and through our low-cost clinic, people are able to care for their pets and we can keep them in homes.
So we do a lot of local surrenders, and then we do take dogs from the south to help make room down there. A lot of the shelters down south struggle with space because they aren't allowed to say no to taking in animals. Like one shelter we work with right now sees an average of 20,000 animals a year.
Once you get involved, you can't get away from it, because having a purpose in a career is it's really fulfilling, and it's hard. It's long hours, and sometimes the results aren't great. You know, you have to make difficult decisions, particularly in higher level management, but working at a regular 9-to-5 job just doesn't feel right anymore if you're used to this. So I love that we help the community, and our knowledge of animals and pets is how we help the community.
Zola's been here since October of last year. Oh, Zola is the goofiest dog ever. Oh my goodness. She loves people to the point where like she is never playful. She just wants to be with a person. She was kept in a kennel for up towards 15 hours a day, usually more than that. So Zola came to us from a local surrender. Her owner was not able to take care of her as well as she needed. She had a lot of medical issues as well as socialization issues. So she's like one of those dogs we talk about when we are talking about how important socialization is. While she loves people, she doesn't like other dogs. She was kept in a kennel for up towards 15 hours a day, usually more than that. And due to the fact that she was kept in the kennel so much, she wasn't allowed to be out in the home. She wasn't experiencing what a normal house pet gets. So she wasn't getting that socialization and those manners in that she should have been getting. And he eventually realized that he couldn't handle her and the dog that was surrendered with her, another like a pocket pity type
Zola
dog.
has been at the Upper Valley Humane Society for so long. Months and months she has been there because she really needs an active home and so many other aspects that go into it, and is still currently looking for a forever home. But fostering is a massive part of keeping animals in their homes and helping. Let alone if you have kids, it can help to teach them how to be good people and so many life lessons, which ultimately contributes to the whole of the world and is an easy way to help. So, let's meet some people who foster frequently.
My name is Kristen.
Thomas, Sophia.
I foster dogs for Potter's Angels Rescue, located out of Barry, Vermont, but we're a foster-based rescue, so we have fosters all over Vermont.
Happy. Excited. This one. Athena, Joshua. Like feeding them.
The benefits of having my young daughter foster alongside of me is that I'm hoping that I teach her to be a kind, compassionate human who wants to also help be a change in the world, because if things can't help themselves, such as animals, like we are their only help. I'm only about 2.5 years fostering dogs, and I have fostered close to 50 dogs at this point. There's a huge growing rate of animal abandonment in the state of Vermont, basically due to a lot of homelessness and drug epidemic. The pets are the ones that suffer. It is hard to foster animals, but you have to look at the light of many animals are euthanized every day, even in the state of Vermont, and if we don't have foster homes for them, there's no way to help them. I see a big difference when dogs are in foster homes because it helps them acclimate to living in a home. Well, dogs that are kenneled, you often see dogs with kennel stress, and they don't often see the side of the home, especially if dogs come from Texas. Most of those dogs do not live inside of a home. Texas is known just for, leaving dogs out in the yard. So when they get into a home, they may have never seen a couch or coworkers. So one of our big steps in the foster is we have a 2-week hold. When a dog comes into foster care, we hold them for 2 weeks. That's 14 days. During that 14 days, we have to bring them out into the public, socialize them, try to get them acclimated to living in a home. And the more people they can see and socialize with, the better their adoption rates are, because they're getting out and they're learning that the world is not such a scary place. If anyone wanted to help foster or adopt, I would encourage them to get in touch with their local rescue and find out how they can help. There's always a way, whether it's volunteering, whether it's fostering, whether it's monetary donations, or even just dropping off a bag of dog or cat food. Everything helps.
So if you are wanting to help take steps to either get the word out, donate, or if able to, do something more, look into fostering or even adoption, because these animals don't deserve to die because of human mistakes, of not being able to care for them or being reckless and letting them overpopulate, or even being forced to be part of a puppy mill.